Okay, so welcome to the trade recap for today, Tuesday, the 6th. Let's go through what happened. So price, we're somewhere here, somewhere up here. Up my indicator is not showing. Okay, good, gotten it now. So I think I was somewhere. Price had just done this, so I placed a sell because the valid range. The last opposite candle that happened before this push down was here. Okay, so this was I just took this zone here, okay, as my stop stop zone, and I put a sell there on this 15-minute time frame. So I was looking for price to just come in here and then go down. Okay, now what did price do? Of course, as you can see, price came in here, stopped me out. All right. Then when it stopped me out here, I then entered a buy somewhere there. I put my stop loss down here. I was looking for price to actually just rocket up. Okay. I was looking for price to rocket up to the highs here. But so after a little while, so after let's see how many candles. So after I entered the buy here, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So after such a long time, okay, price did not move, which is an indication. This is hindsight now, which will have been an indication for me to know that perhaps price was not ready to shoot all the way up yet. Okay. Now, so what I did was to close this one at break even. This buy trade here that I entered there. I closed it at break even, and then I initially entered a short around here when I saw this bearish engulfing candle. So I entered a short around here and put my stop loss there. However, when I saw this candle close, okay, and it was just around here, I thought, oh, price may actually just shoot up right now, okay, because price was actually moving then. And then what happened? I closed this sell here, and oops, see what happened. So you see, it happens to the best of us as well. Price did go down all the way down. I closed the trade, okay, the sell trade, and I wasn't in it for all these profits here, okay. So that's the lesson learned from me. And then when I actually looked at it again, um, just more carefully, if I do this now, if you look at this, looking at the valid range, so for at this level here, by the time it got here, okay, this was it spiked there. So this was no longer the valid range. Okay, by the time it got here and then came down, this will have been the level. So as soon as this one closed, I was actually correct, okay, to have entered the sell. But when I saw this kangaroo tail, I thought it would actually go up, so I closed it. So those kind of errors do happen, okay, but the lesson there is that just stick to the process. That's why I call this follow the process. All right, so I need to um, stick to my process. All right, let's look at pound Aussie. So this essentially was a loss eventually. I had this massive loss initially. That was like 20% or so. I had some recovery on this one, on this trade here. I got some recovery, and then when this happened, the sell on this level here, I didn't get. I was back to some break even there. Okay, so it was still a massive loss. So let's look at pound Aussie. What happened? So we were here. I saw this price break here. Okay, this was the valid range. It broke here, so we're looking for to sell. But I think price had already happened. This had already happened, so I waited for this pullback. I got in on the entry, However, when price just started stalling again, you see what happens. Sometimes price will reverse, sometimes price will then go your way. When price started stalling, I just closed it as well at break even. So I didn't make any major wins on this one here, because as you can see, price then went. Let's remove this. Price then went eventually uh, from where I entered. So I entered around here. Look at price has gone almost 150 something pips. All right. So second day, eventually, if we now tally them up for these two setups, um, one, the lesson is that I followed my process, but I did not allow it to play out. Okay, either to stop me out or to go to my take profit. So we're going to implement that moving forward. It does happen to the best of us. When we look at price and we begin to say that, oh, maybe the price is going to do something else. All right. So the lesson there is I need to stick to that process and just allow it, either take my profit, stop it out, or go to my take profit. I think that would be a better process to do. Okay, like here now, it's painful for me to see this. Well, I did take the right decision because I thought it was going to go long. So if it had gone long, then I would have been very, very correct. So I closed it. But because I saw price just stalling here, not moving up, I decided that I was going to close this pound Aussie. All right, so I closed it, but eventually the sell, it didn't even get to my stop loss at all. All right, so eventually, see, the sell went moved during the New York. So during long session, it did not move at all. So which is not which is part of trading really. Okay, so from tomorrow, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive because I want to get this account moving. So overall, I know you want to know. Overall, I think I was down like 20%. Yesterday, I was down like 31%. So that's better today. All right. So tomorrow, I hope that price will give us some very nice setup so that we can begin to move, get some nice profit. But all in all, yes, I'm following the process. However, I need to allow it either go to my stop or go to the take profit. That's what I'm going to be doing moving forward now. All right, and I'll need to be a bit more aggressive. Look at this. So on this setup here, if we look at it on the 5 minutes, okay, on the 5 minutes, you see how it's just moving before it fell. See, so earlier in the morning when I was placing a sell, okay, this will have been a trend change here. So I will have entered a buy somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, enter a buy, then just go with it, go along with it. This was the highest high, and then what caused this push up? The last set is here. Okay, so at the close of that candle, and even if you didn't want that candle, if you waited for this one, or you waited for this one, for instance, till when it got to this level here, you'll have just entered here, okay, and just got this nice move, or rather from here, you'll have gotten this nice move here, okay. So, but it's all the probability business, all right. Is a business of probability. So the probability of one thing happening over the other is literally like 50-50. So moving forward, I'm going to be more aggressive now and get this account moving because I know I've done it before, and so let's get it moving. Then the other thing I wanted to show us was that price didn't really do much today. Look at, it was mainly in this big range here, even here too, on pound Aussie. See, this was the Asia low. So it was during New York that it actually broke out. All right. So, but during London, it wasn't doing much. Okay. So we'll just take note of those things and then continue to move forward. I got a nice text, but I don't have it here. Um, so as I was saying, I got this nice tweet from a chap, somebody I follow, and he said, "Always remember that's with regards to trading now. Um, always remember, no matter how good your strategy is, no matter how thorough your analysis is, no matter how flawless your execution is, there will always be losses that you will always lose. You will lose trades. So you lose some trades. Trading isn't just about the amount you make. Okay? You can make money on not so great decisions and lose money on good ones. All right? Now, the real focus should be on the process. You see, just what we've been talking about. The real focus should be focus on the process. Trade smartly with your edge, manage risk, and then repeat. All right. The inevitable losses will happen, but that's all a natural part of the process. So we're just starting. This is day 2 of this whole 30 to 40 or maybe even 60-day trading that we're doing now. So follow the process. It will happen. All right. So I'll put this in the post for us so that it's something we need to know. So I'm showing us even how I'm trading and the kind of challenges I go through, even as a professional trader, so that you know that it's not just you. It does happen to the best of us. Sometimes we make errors, sometimes we make decisions, and looking at it hindsight, when you look backwards, you think, oh, okay, I should have done it this other way. But really, just stick to your process. That's the bottom line. Okay? Happy trading.